here who's, preparing to be mom, decided it was a good idea to hit the magic carpet over at Park City Mountain Resort and get a couple turns in over the weekend. Cake it. There we go. A little pole plant and a 360. We love it.
To be clear, it was only on the bunny slope.
Yeah, we didn't have you out there doing the mogul runs or catching any air, jumping cliffs. Nothing.
I need to do that next, though, if this baby doesn't come by the end of the week here.
So we were hoping maybe it would help things along. We'll see. So we do have some new numbers from over the weekend. My goodness. Some of these places just got so much snow, especially in the cottonwoods. Alta got over 50 inches. Snowbird right there, too. Brighton living up there, 40, almost 45 inches. Snowbasin, Sundance, they got a good helping. Solitude. Too much is difficult for some of these resorts to keep up with because there's a significant avalanche risk when you approach some of this terrain and have the snowpack be a little unsteady based on what was underneath. We went in depth on this at 5:30 tonight with the Craig Gordon from Utah Avalanche Center. So if you'd like it, you should check it out on our YouTube channel. But people made it all work. Trent Parker, I think we have some video from Trent who was there trying to get after a little bit. This was like near the parking lot after he waited it out.
He's going so slow.
Snowbird.
That's a lot. I mean, he's having to go through that stuff. That's a lot of
snow. He's got to get a little bit of a fix in, and Trent is about as dedicated as anybody.
Yeah.
So Snowbird had to close basically all their lifts except for the Chickadee lift, which is their I guess you could call it the bunny slopes, right? But even that area had an avalanche run across the road and hit that spot last year. So it is really concerning. And a tip of the cap to all the folks keeping people safe, especially in Little Cottonwood Canyon, which is one of the most, if not the most, avalanche-prone canyon in the country, and it's right in our backyard.
Yeah. Well, the snow's pretty to look at from afar.
Of course it is, and we'll keep a distance. Here's a live look at Utah Avalanche Center's danger map. They put this up here as we get into the season. If we could show it to you. It's got that red marker. If we have it here, do we have the map? I want you to see it. There it is, the map here. So look at the state of Utah. Logan, Ogden, Salt Lake, Provo, basically your Wasatch, a little bit north, a little bit south, is the most considerable of the danger right now with that high rating. This does go into a fifth tier. Red is fourth, fifth is solid black, and that's when things are really extreme. You can see the Uintas got a little bit of a taste, the skyline down there. The Manti LaSalle skyline have a little bit, and then our friends in Moab, the Abajos, and then the Southwest did not really get much of this storm. But you can always get that map, UtahAvalancheCenter.org, and it is Avalanche Awareness Week. So if this is your thing, beacon, transceiver probe, the whole deal, the shovel, make sure you have the right stuff.
Right. It's not,
and the knowledge.
You don't want to take it lightly.
No.
I mean, this is serious stuff here, especially with the winds that we had this past weekend and the mixture of all the different types of snow, that fluffy, beautiful Utah powder blower snow, as they call it, and then the wet snow. It just can create some dangerous conditions out there.
So Trent told us there are a few things that give him kind of red flags for avalanche danger, and he's out there a lot. It's mega high winds. Like, we're not talking, your little standard gust. I mean, Snowbird had wind gusts approaching 100 miles an hour.
Yeah,
and I talked to them today. That was at Hidden Peak. It was about 11,000 feet. The new snow on top of that light, fluffy stuff we got in the beginning, really wet, really dense. The stuff underneath might be fun to play with, but on top, it creates really a sticky situation. And then really this risk here will keep things kind of unsettled until things do settle and we get a more steady system that keeps conditions kind of in place. And we need all of that to kind of meld together to make everything really safe to be on, both inbounds and out of bounds in the backcountry.
Definitely. That's why I'm sticking to the bunny hill for now.
Want to be careful when you head out.
Me too.